Hey gang, so we've already talked about our Buffalo Bills 53-man roster. We talked about the New York Jets 53-man roster. Now we're going to pivot over to the Giants, okay? And I'm also going to give you my predictions for their record this season as well as the outlook too. So I gave my Jets prediction already. I gave my Bills prediction. Both were in the last video. So if you haven't seen it, it's in the description down below. If you like football stuff, especially New York football content, please subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciated. It means a lot. So I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. I want to try and get there as quickly as I can. So, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I'll be doing similar stuff as I do on my baseball channel, 161 River Ave. Post-game recaps. I'll live stream on occasion. Breaking news, hot stove, all that types of stuff. All types of news that happens, you're going to get it. Okay? But let's get over the roster here, okay? Now let's start. I'm going to put the glasses up. And I'm looking down because I want to make sure I get it right. Quarterbacks, Daniel Jones and Tyrod Taylor. He dodged a big-time bullet. Okay, wide receivers, Saquon Barkley, I'm glad he's healthy, Matt Breida, Antonio Williams, Gary Brightwell, Chris Myrick, and Sandro Platzgummer. And wide receivers, Kenny Golladay, Sterling Shepard, Kadarius Toney, Mandel Robinson, Darius Slayton, David Sills, and Richie James Jr. Tight ends, Daniel Bellinger, Tanner Hudson. Offensive line, Andrew Thomas, Shane Lemieux, John Feliciano, Mark Golinsky, Evan Neal, the most recent draft pick from Alabama, one of their big boys, Joshua Ezeudu, Devery Hamilton, Ben Bredesen, and Max Garcia. My apologies if I mispronounce some names here. So, the defensive line, now the pass rush, Leonard Williams, Dexter Lawrence, Justin Ellis, DJ Davidson, and Nick Williams. Now we're going to the edges. The new draft pick as well, first rounder, Kayvon Thibodeau from Oregon. Aziz Ajulari, Ellerson Smith, Blake Martinez, Jihad Ward, Tay Crowder, Cam Brown, Carter Coughlin, Micah McFadden, O'Shane Zimenez, I hope I'm pronouncing these names right, Austin Calitro, and Talmon Fox. Now we're going over to the corners. Adoree Jackson, Aaron Robinson, DeMay Holmes, Cordell Flott, and Rodarius Williams. Now we're pivoting to safety. Xavier McKinney, Julian Love, and Dane Belton. And last but not least, the special teams, Graham Gano, Jamie Gillen, and Casey Kreider. So I feel better about this roster too. I mean, they've addressed certain areas. I still think they need to get deep in all the different areas. So, but the pass rush and the edge, I mean, I like that they brought in Thibodeau, and I also like that they brought in Evan Neal on the offensive line, too. They need more protection for the quarterback, and I expect, we're all looking for Daniel Jones to take a step forward. We need that. This is his fourth year, and it's been relatively unpredictable. I mean, it's kind of been up and down, I should say, instead of unpredictable. So, but if you get more protection, you give him some opportunities, you give him some bigger weapons to throw to, then I think the outlook looks a little bit better. But the big step forward for the quarterback is the key. Otherwise, they're probably going to be on another quarterback hunt next year at the draft if they don't play well. So that's one of the big stories to me. And again, a healthy Barkley for a full season I think is going to be another addition. It's going to help the quarterback. It's going to help the offensive line. It's going to help a lot of folks, help receivers. And Barkley is an all-in-all. He's a superstar when he's healthy. So it's good to see him back in rock and roll mode, and I'm hoping for another big year from Saquon Barkley. But all in all, my record prediction is going to be better than last year, but it's still going to be 6-11, just because of the strength of the schedule, and I think they still need to take some steps forward. Now, 6-11 is better than 3-13, okay, or 3-14, or whatever it was. But I think it's going to be another. I think they're like a year behind the Jets in terms of roster building. So I can see a 6-11, then I can see I'm like an 8-9 or a 9-8 the following year if they continue to put forward the building that they've been doing. So, and I'm surprised to say that. I mean, I didn't think I would say they're like a year behind the Jets, but that's the way I feel right now. You let me know what you feel. What you think about the roster? Where do you think they need to go more? And obviously, once the trade deadline comes and all this type of stuff, we'll be going live then. We'll be going live during the draft. We'll be going live during free agency. The works. So especially during free agency, that's the time. That's when it's a lot of fun. But that's what the Giants look like right now. Get into it, Giant fans. Let's do it. I'll talk to you later.